We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Chicago Cubs. Number 6 makes his big league debut right after this. Jose Quintana, the Colombian native, gets the call to start this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Here's D. Gordon now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike 1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I know that game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
1-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Lifted the other way to left center. Schwarber comes on and makes the catch in shallow left for out number 1. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, man, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hard hit towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He'll get it into second. He'll get in there safely.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it. Perfect.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. He was the main contributor offensively for his team yesterday, driving in both of their runs. Here it comes. Hits it high and deep out to center field. Racing back the center fielder. The track to the wall. Into the bleachers. And a 2-run home run here for Bryce Harper. Now, as the Phillies have taken a 2-0 lead.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Number 17.
As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. Now the 1-0. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Ramirez.
Digging in, Jose Ramirez. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First pitch on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. In past meetings with Jose Quintana, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't.
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. The fight and strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. It's now 2-0 Philly. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Digging in now, Christian Donahue. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Donahue.
The pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matty, the guy I'm here to see is Big Chris Bryant. He hit over 45 home runs last year. I mean, he has elite power. I watched him hit some balls that you just go, my goodness. I think he's got a shot at 50 this year if he can stay consistent.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Now the 2-1.
Inside, ball 3.
1 out, nobody on. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. First pitch coming. Here it is. 2 out, nobody on. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They trail it here 2-0. Second inning set to go, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Howie Kendrick.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound. Right now, had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Oh, that's out.
3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Coming to the plate now, JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Curveball misses inside. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Not the ideal location for a changeup up in the zone, but he got away with it.
In for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Kendrick gets his lead at first, nobody out. Line drive to left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball 1, no strike.
Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Runners at second and third here. Nobody out. Down low. 2 balls and a strike.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. Brings home the run with a ground ball, but also moves the other guy over to third base. Good job of keeping it simple there.
Now at the plate, Aaron Nola. Potential second run of the inning stands at third. And that's by him. It's 0-1. A man at third with 1 away. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. He's right there. And he'll this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Oh, look at the sliding stop. He gathers the throw. Hats off to that one. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Phillies 4 and the Cubs nothing. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Javier Baez. And they've got some work to do early on. Down 4-0 already. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And that misses 1-1. Baez is truly an elite level defender, which is a big deal given the position he plays in the middle infield. Defensive metrics have become a bigger and bigger part of evaluating players, of course, and he's consistently among the leaders in these newer categories at his position.
Yeah, you can tell his pitching staff absolutely loves him. First step quickness, soft hands, an absolute cannon for an arm. This guy fits the bill defensively.
And he struck him out.
That's just quality pitching right there for that strikeout. As we look at all 5 pitches, notice the location. All 5 down in the zone. Some guys are real good low ball hitters, but more often than not, keeping the ball down is going to lead to a lot of success on the mound.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, that's That's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now it's 2-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-1 home. Fastball that misses.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And the count will be full. Bases are empty, one man in. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Fouled away. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Steven Souza stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Harper has a read on it. And that's the third out. Some more of the Monday Night Baseball following this. All set for the start of the inning and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Roman Quinn. Fly ball heading for the alley. And it looks like he'll have extra bases here to begin the third. And he is into third with a leadoff triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know it, one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
At the plate, Bryce Harper. And remember, he hit that two-run homer his first time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. One and two as the changeup had him out in front there. This is pulled into right. In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Row. The home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his third run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. One there, out on to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ryan's got it. Throw the first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The next Cub up, Jared Young. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now.
It's been a great job so far by the 8-hole hitter. If he finds a way to get on base, this could spell for a huge inning.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Another full count pitch home. To short. And that's out number 1. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Stepping into the box, Jose Quintana. He'll get to take his first cuts here. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Liner toward right center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, maybe he can take one positive from this right here with that huge base hit. I got to be honest, I wasn't even expecting him to go to the on-deck circle. Waiting for the ball scuffling a little bit. I thought maybe manager would pinch hit for him, but not so. But at least he's got the knock to fall back on.
He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Donahue has been a great story in the baseball world lately. His game has taken some major strides since his early days in the minor leagues, and he's had to prove himself time and time again to get to this point.
And he's done exactly that. And I'm sure he's had to prove himself.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw in time as he's called out on a bang-bang play at first.
Now batter, center fielder, Ian.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
That's a ball.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Here's a fastball low, and he's behind 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. On the move is Harper. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He's in at second safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Count now, a ball and a strike. 1-1 home. It's high and outside for a ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Bryant looking at a 3-1 count.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, he walked him on 5 pitches, but that last pitch was really good. He missed down, but only by a hair. When a hitter has a 3-1 count, he can wait until he gets a pitch he loves. Javier Baez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Ball 2. Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. Cubs pick up a run on the RB. Played 3 full. It's now 5-2.
Leading off for the Phillies.
Digging in, Howie Kendrick. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. No balls and 1 strike. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. Count is 1-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Well, Matt, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
The shortstop,
Dan, after this infield hit right here, this guy has to be so frustrated. He's been having a rough outing, and he's not discriminating the way he gives them up.
No, if he isn't, you know what he's going to do after this one? He's going to go to the movies and watch the movie about himself, the Rocky Horror Pitching Show, because this has been a nightmare.
0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. Liner toward right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this.
now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Into the box now, Aaron Nola, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
A 1-ball, 2-strike count to the Phillies pitcher. Hit the other way out toward right field. Souza is under it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And a relay home. And they'll add one more on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 6-2 ball game.
The batter, number 9.
2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And up next, the speedy D. Gordon. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll dive back in safely. First pitch coming. Here it is. Segura runs. Strike one to start the at-bat. Runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over. Runner back safely. Here's the 0-1. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Wow, was he looking to swing the bat right there. Check pitch on his swing. That ball wasn't even close to the zone.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. He's running again. Pitch outside the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Digging in and looking for more, Roman Quinn. He made it to third on a triple in his previous appearance. From the stretch. Six runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Grounded to short. There's Baez, and over the short way to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Phillies 6 and the Cubs. Bottom of the inning now. And with it comes Javi Baez to the plate.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
2-0 count, pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. It makes you start wondering what's going on.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count. He takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. Short for Segura. Reined in. Throw on the first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. He's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. 0-1 the count. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's nasty on the mound, and to check swing and not chase that one puts himself right back in the count.
Sent on the ground out to second. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting. Left fielder.
Striding in, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. That evens it up, 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder. 3-1. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner. Now in the box, Steven Souza, man at first after the 2-out walk. And he takes ball 1. Hit back up the middle. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. He said he's really proud of the fact that they've only gone down on strikes once in the game, all while averaging over a base hit per inning. If that kind of combination continues, he thinks there's a lot more to look forward to.
Now pitching for the Cubs.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Number 74.
Justin Steele, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And that'll bring in a dangerous hitter indeed in the form of Bryce Harper. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball 1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Now at the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
This is in the air out to right field. Souza's after it. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Jose Ramirez. No hits to this point. This ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very...
Leading off,
quality of their at-bats. He said... The high pitch count they've run up is a result of a lot of great battles at the plate by these guys, and he's not wrong. So far, they've worked 5 full counts in their at-bats.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. 1-1, the count to the Cubs' first baseman. Swing and a ground ball to third. And that's the first out. Albert Elmore will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. The numbers offensively pretty dismal to this point, down in the 170s to start play. 1 home run and 4 RBIs. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch.
One ball, 2 strikes.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes outnumbered 2.
It's not that easy to make a good hitter look that bad. That's what happens when you can bring that fastball and ride it in on the inner half of the plate right there. You can get some pretty ugly swings.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
The 1-2. Catches the corner, got him looking. Cubs are down in order here. It's 6-2. Tyson Miller takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
For the Chicago Cubs, number 58, Tyson Miller.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting.
One out for the Phils in their half of the 6th, and that brings up JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Count
and here's
1-0.
a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 6 runs, 8 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Takes this the other way to right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
You think he's not setting the tone for this series right there? Third knock of the night, and we're only in game one. This could be huge.
Segura.
Gene Segura standing in, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Pops this one up. Young just to the right of the mound. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next, the hitter, Ryan Braun will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Braun.
Skied into straightaway right. Souza is under it, and that retires the side. 1 left for Philadelphia. They lead it 6-2. Julio Teheran enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 49, Julio Teheran.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That's by him for strike 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And he punts the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting.
So in now for Chicago, Chris Bryant. It was a walk in his last trip. Right-hander against right-hander, and this is a ball 1-0.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
2-0 now. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, not cheated on that one. It's 2-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Fouled off. They're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. So stepping in, Javier Baez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
The 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Damn.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Kyle Schwarber, who represents the potential tying run here, waits on deck. Fastball too low, and that's ball 4. Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Here comes the first pitch.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
1-1 to Schwarber. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. When in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs.
Coming to the plate now, Steven Souza. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam.
Oh, man, when he got the second out, I thought he might come out of this unscathed. But after that towering grand slam, he's about as scathed as you can get. Is that a word? Who cares? It is now.
To the plate now, Jared Young. He sends it on the ground to first. Hoskins gathers it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But the damage is already done as the Cubs for the order due up to start the 7th. And we're all even now at 6-6. Kyle Ryan come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Hernan Perez is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th on the double switch. D. Gordon is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. The pitch. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bouncer to the left side. Baez has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The center fielder, number 24.
Now to the plate, Roman Quinn. Bats here with a double and a triple on his line in this one. And no swing, apparently, ball 1. Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Well, with that base hit, Debro, he's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. The only one he needs now is the home run, and he should get another AB in this one.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. People are like to downplay the cycle a little bit. I'm a huge fan of it myself. If he can mix in this homer right here, not only hits for the cycle, but 4 knocks in the game.
There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, his second of the game, and it's now an 8-6 ball game.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
The first baseman, number 17.
In now, Reese Hoskins. Swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Young takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down.
The third baseman.
That'll bring up Josh Harrison. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. A ball that's tarrying. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. He hit the corner and tries for third. The relay throw. Throw won't get him.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Your attention, please. Now,
so a new pitcher entering the fray now. It'll be the hard-throwing right-hander Craig Kimbrell. Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
2-1 now. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And this was sinking on him at the end, but he's able to hang with it, and the inning is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's
fight and strike for a pair. Stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up.
Leading up for the Cubs, the right
Sir Anthony Dominguez gets the ball from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Here comes the first pitch.
For Philadelphia,
Hernan Perez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. In his career, Perez slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. 2-0 home. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
No strike.
Yeah, well, down 2. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on to get that tying run to the plate.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
second baseman.
Lifted in the air to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The center fielder,
Digging in to try it again. Ian Happ. He got on top of one and was a ground down victim last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Whoa, that's down.
The 0-1 is a fastball low, and that evens the count at 1-1. One and two now.
1 and 2.
Hey, this guy's got an 89-mile-an-hour changeup. There was a time when 89 was a pretty good fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, what they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Chris Bryant is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. It was a walk in his last trip. Ball and a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. So a full count now.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Now, a quick move here to step off and look. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one. Here's Javier Baez. And this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, man, at least scoring a home run in this inning is so important for them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Two down, runners at first and second. 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
3-0 pitch.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove in one right here. You still have to.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A 3-run shot down the line in left. 4th home run for him on the season, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson Contreras.
At the plate, Wilson Contreras. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And he falls behind 0-2. And the pitch. Hard hit ball to short. Segura has it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. But the Cubs do get 3 on the 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now a 9-8 ball game. At the plate, JT Realmuto. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra.
Here it comes. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-2 home. Fastball just inside. And this is 2-2.
He started this guy backwards, a couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch.
Full count.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at-bat.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a one-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Set and the pitch. Gene Segura comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
It's pretty tough for a hitter to go up there looking for a first pitch changeup. And a good job of dropping it in for strike one.
Off the plate, outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1.
After those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Swinging a blooper to the right side. Right fielder coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Andrew McCutcheon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22, Andrew McCutcheon.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Rounded back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get it up on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single.
The batter is out. Second baseman, Dean Gordon.
And here's the speedster, D. Gordon. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
2 out with the man at first. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. High in the air into shallow left center. Happ is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down a run, it's a 9-8 ball game. Aaron Bummer will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Number 39, Aaron Bummer.
Riding in, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike one.
No, that's
and low. It's a ball and a strike.
That's ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters. So you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Looking up is the left fielder, still ranging back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. Solo home run for Kyle Schwarber. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they've taken a 2-run lead. Jason will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 27.
And this is low, ball 1. 309 is the average entering play. 2 home runs and 11 RBI. Comes at him with the slider there. He gets the strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Ball inside.
Turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Ball
He's
3.
fallen behind now, 3-1. And a left-handed batter waiting on deck, though there's a good shot he might get pulled back. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run.
The first baseman, number 19, Jared Young.
Stepping in now, Jared Young. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to score. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
All even now, 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
The batter, number 6.
Here's the first pitch to him. Christian Donahue comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Up next to the pen,
Joe Smith is going to have his work cut out for him here. 2 runners in scoring position, so he'll try to leave them right where they are.
now pitching
From the
for
stretch, here's the pitch.
number 38.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1 home. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance, and that'll hit off the ivy out there. Pulls into second safely as a run will score on the play as well. Baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging that very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. Popped up. Hoskins over to his left. 2 down.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop.
Cubs 4-hole hitter Javier Baez. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. Starts him out with a slider too low for ball 1. Well, should be 2-0, but he goes way out of the zone to go after that one, and it's even 1-1.
I understand wanting to be.
Looks like a sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 2 home. Trevor McGill comes on from the pen, hoping to fit.
For the Cubs, Number 29, Trevor.
First pitch on its way. Roman Quinn started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. And it looks like the Cubs will get a left-hander up and working out of the bullpen. The 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez is able to get there. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught, as that'll be an infield single.
Hey, that's a heck of an approach right there. Leadoff single in the late innings. Team's down a little bit. Let's see if this ends up being a huge turning point in this one.
Bryce Harper will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 is way off, but in there for strike 1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Too high, ball 3. Rhys Hoskins waits on deck. From the belt, the pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
The 1-0 misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2 balls and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 2-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And this is going to get down out there and should get all the way to the ivy for extra bases. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this.
Now, Dan Winkler takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Josh Harrison stands in. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep. But if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. A couple of men in scoring position here with none down. And a swing and a miss. A big strikeout here, as it'll remain second and third, but with 1 away now. Now batting, Howie Kendrick. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like you did. You know you have to show.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run power.
So a big spot here, and stepping in, JT Realmuto. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. First pitch on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. There's Baez. Throw on the first will be in time to get him. And the Cubs have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
12-10 is the final score in this one. The Cubbies jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Craig Kimbrell claims the win out of the pen, his first. Dan Winkler wraps it up for the save, his 10th. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes.